Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am doing my usual makeup tutorial. So I went ahead and created a tutorial with the Anastasia Glow Kit, and I also created it with the Kathleen Lights collaboration that she did with ColourPop, and I was like so in love with that color when she came out with it. I was like, oh my god, I need it. And every time I watched her, I was like, I need that color. And then everyone started to do tutorials on it, so I was like, I need that color. So I really love the color. It's Telepathy. It's super nice, and I decided to kind of make it a wearable color, and I wore it with like a pink lip. So, and the lip is like an ombre with STILA and ARIA. So I really hope you guys like this.
So the first thing I always do for my makeup tutorials is I moisturize my skin. I use this Shiseido Bio Performance moisturizer. And right after moisturizer, I always put on some sunblock. It's the best thing about your skincare. It really protects your skin. And now I'm going to fill in my brows. As you can see, I had an accident at the waxing spot and I kind of ended up with a bald spot. So I got to fill that in. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this LA Girl Orange Concealer, and it's really popular all over Instagram and everyone wants to know what it's used for. Honestly, I use it because there's times where I just don't get enough sleep, so I use it to cover up my dark circles or even my puffy eyes. Now using the Tartlette palette, I'm going to go ahead and start working into my crease. I'm taking a nice light purple shade and I'm working that into my crease. You can use any shade. You don't necessarily need the Tartlette palette for this look, but you can use any light purple shade and just working that into my crease as a transition color. Now I'm going to take a really deep purple, and these colors of course are matte, and I'm going to take the deep matte purple. I'm going to work it into the outer corner of my eyes to give my eyes much more dimension. So the next thing I'm going to put on is the Telepathy Kathleen Lights color with ColourPop, and I love this color. It's a neon green golden, just beautiful color. So the only challenge that I would say with these Super Shock Shadows by ColourPop is they're really hard to put on with a dry brush. You have to wet the brush a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit, get it damp, and then pick up the color from there, and then dab it on, glide it on. It's basically going to work color onto it like big time. And now I kind of made a mess, so I always like to clean up my eyeshadow edges with concealer, and I always like to use the concealers with like a brush tip on top because it's like easier for precision and one less brush to clean. And now I'm going to go ahead and apply the LUMI Cushion foundation onto my skin, and I started off with the DAP Beauty Blender, and I don't know what it is about this foundation, but I simply do not like the application with this foundation using a beauty blender. I don't know why, but it just looks so patchy. I know you can't see it on camera, but it looks very patchy. So I went ahead and switched to a stippling brush, and I went ahead and just stamped the foundation onto my skin, and when I did this, I was able to get a much more even, full coverage complexion. And obviously this color is way too light on me, and that's the only thing that sucks about that LUMI Cushion foundation is there's not that many colors for people, like the variation is not a lot. So I of course had to go in with a contour color, and I decided to use my LA Girl Beautifully Bronze concealer because it's like the darkest shade I have in my kit. So I decided to use this because I wanted it to warm up my skin and not make my face look so much like a ghost. Now I'm going to move on to finishing off this contour and highlight look with some highlight. And for my highlight, I'm using a Maybelline Better Than Skin concealer, and I'm just working that underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm just going to stamp out and blend out all of the concealer under my eyes. I love this brush. It's best for concealer, best for blending. It's just like a well-rounded brush. They should have not called this contour. It should have been called everything brush. I think they already have that though. Yeah. So anyways, I'm not going to show you the full concept of blending it out. In about a couple of seconds, you're going to see my fully blended face. And then we're going to move on to this Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using the color Hard Candy and Starburst, and I'm just working that onto my cheekbones. And oh my god, do you guys see that glow? I love this palette because it's not golden, it's an iridescent pink and golds. Like, it's just such a different palette, and it's the one in Gleam. So go ahead and check it out, and I will link it down below. And now I'm going to go ahead and finish off this look with my lips. And this color is by STILA. It's their liquid Stay All Day. I think it's their liquid lips. It's basically their liquid lips, and I'm using ARIA. And then in the center, I am using a brush to pop in the color Patina because I wanted to give some dimension to my lips, and I really like to do this.
Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys like it, and you don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And so all those haters that are disliking my video right when I post it up, calm down. Just calm down. Like, don't be so mean. But it's okay. Not everyone's gonna like everything I do, so I understand that. But other than that, I really love you guys, and thank you so much for everything that you do for me and all the time that you spend supporting me. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.